What's going on, guys? Andy here. I'm wearing my Avengers shirt. It's kind of humid outside. Jesus, after all, it's Friday. I got a story to tell you guys. One thing I told the story before is about the time I altar served. Yeah. I'm just gonna tell it. Yeah, tomorrow I might go to church tomorrow. Tomorrow Grandma Craig and I gotta play some Monopoly tomorrow. On Sunday's my birthday, so yeah. Yeah, I might go to church. I might go to church next Sunday. So yeah, like a few years ago, tomorrow I altar serve like a vigil mass. I was an altar server. It's like a dude who has like the priest and the deacon and with the mass and stuff. That's what I did. Yeah, I think this was during 7th or 8th grade. I think it was during 8th grade. I think. So it was me and a bunch of other guys. So, yeah, altar server training was after the 5:30, the 5 o'clock live teen mass. So, yeah, let's go to that. Yeah, so there's like a girl and told us what to do and everything else. Told us what to do about the mass itself. The mass itself, like the procession in and procession out. So yeah, it was like a few Sundays of training, and that was about it. And one of the priests at my church blessed us new altar servers. So I was scheduled for the 5:30 Saturday mass. It was kind of fun. I was an extra server at first. Well, it was like beginner, intermediate, junior, advanced, and St. Peter's Net, I think. That's like the ranks that I know of. Yeah, I was an extra. I was the 4th altar server. Yeah, since I got used to it more, I carried a candle. Plus, I carried the cross. Now there's like there's St. Peter's Net. Check that right there. There's the moon up there. Now the St. Peter's Net server, as a St. Peter's Net server, you gotta wear an apron. An apron, really? We ain't cooking at the church, man. Yeah, it was like it was like dress code or something. The owl, which has like a robe. A center's like a robe. A center's like a rope. It's like something that you tie it with. Something that you tie it with. I get a picture of it, but it was on my mom's phone, so. Yeah, Mom took some pictures of me and my altar server get up. Yeah, it was kind of fun. The only two jobs I had was carry candle, gifts, and washing the precincts. Well, actually 3 jobs. Yeah, I did before carry the candle. I washed the priest's hands and the gifts. That's it. Yeah, as an extra altar server, you got to carry the prayer book up to the priest. And here's where it gets a bit embarrassing. It was in front of everybody. Oh boy, I hate telling this, but I'm gonna tell her anyway. So I had the prayer book, right? It was heavy as hell. It's like, oh, seriously, if the prayer book was on a tablet, it would be no problem. Seriously, everybody can access the Bible through their phones nowadays. Come on. Yeah, I was heavy and I dropped in front of everybody. Oh boy, was I embarrassed as all hell. Was I embarrassed as all hell right now. Shit. Well, I'm feeling kind of good today. You dropped the book. You dropped the book. I was about to say to him, oh, piss off, man. I should have said that to him. But in a church environment, I ain't doing that. Yeah, I did the altar server thing for about all the way through 8th grade except for summer because I spent a month with my dad. And all the way through 9th grade too, I think. Yeah, after mass, Mom and I Mom and I went to like a Taco Bell after mass. After mass, and I watched like the 1966 Batman TV series on TV, or play Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. There's like, and also there's like more stories of my life. I think I could tell another story. This was about the time that I went to Zoo Atlanta and the Georgia Aquarium. I went to Zoo Atlanta twice. Back when I was little and back in like 6th grade, I believe. When I was little, me, Grandma, Grandpa, and a few other family members, I took a trip down to Zoo Atlanta. It was the first time I went there. And for some reason, the train at the zoo just freaked me out. I don't know. I don't know how miniature trains make you freak out, but it was kind of fun. Plus this, yeah, it's like, yeah, there's like a no YouTube back then. The thing was like about 98 or 99. Well, I was born in 99, but I think it's back in like 2000, 2001, I think, or probably 2003. The second time was back in 6th grade. If I have my mom's phone, which I currently don't, I can access the pictures and videos from the Zoo Atlanta trip back in, I think it was back in 6th grade, I think. No, I think it was back in 7th grade, I think. Yeah, I think it was in 7th grade, I think. Yeah, we were divided up into groups, which were assigned. That sucks. Yeah, plus I was with a buddy of mine. His name's Terrell. And seriously, I filmed everywhere, man. I should have, seriously, dude. If I went back in time to get my mom's phone and port to my laptop and seriously, I can't, seriously, on my mom's phone there's like tons of videos that I filmed over a 30-year lifespan. But it's still in the memory of my head. It was kind of fun. It's like the same thing. I remembered it when I was little, you know. And the final story is, it's about the time that I went to the Georgia Aquarium. So this was back in 5th grade. 5th grade. Yeah. This was back in 5th grade. It was me and all the other I think it was in 5th grade, I think. It was me and other 5th grade classes from Hayes Elementary. Yeah, that's where I went to school. So it was me and other classes. So we took a field trip down to a hey Grandma, I'm just filming. I'm filming the sunset right now. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. I'm vlogging here. What you up to? I'm not goofy or nothing. I was outside the whole time.
Okay.
Now where was I? Oh yeah. So it was me and Grandma interrupt me. So where was I? Oh yeah, it was me and our fifth grade classes. So we went down to Atlanta. We went to the Georgia Aquarium. It's like the Tennessee Aquarium, the Tennessee Aquarium that I went to, but different state. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun too. I guess there's like no touching tanks from nothing either. Yeah, I think we had lunch at the varsity. I think it was kind of fun too. So I'll be telling more stories about my life. I think there's a story about the time that I went to Turnfield before it got demolished, and what else? The time I went to Stone Mountain. The time that I got my first communion at church, and there's like tons more. Plus, I think there's one more story. This is about the time that I had my first birthday. Jesus Christ, neighbors, what the fuck? So this was about the time that I had my first birthday. It was me, Grandma, Mom, Dad, and many other relatives too. We're at Copeland's Cheesecake Factory, I think. Yeah, I think that's where it was. We rented like this giant party room, I think. Yeah, those brothers back then, everybody showed up, you know. Yep, family showing up and everything else. I think I didn't remember the theme of it though, but it was at a Cheesecake Factory for one thing. My guess, Grandma chose it, I think. I didn't remember much though, but I remember bits and pieces of it. Yeah, hours later I couldn't eat cake or nothing to drink my milk. I drink my formula. What the fuck? Yeah, I drank my formula. I couldn't eat cake because big pieces, I could choke on them. Yeah. No, seriously, Grandma can't interrupt my vlog here. Jeez. Can a guy vlog in peace here without Grandma barging in? Yeah, so those like, let's see, the time went to Zoo Atlanta, the Georgia Aquarium, and Altar serving my first birthday. So that's 4 stories. And it's like there's like tons more. So stay tuned for those stories. Thank you for watching. Hit that sub button for more vlogs. Like, comment, share, hashtag I'm a creator. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace on my dudes. Happy Friday to you guys.